Welcome back to a brand new Clash Royale video, guys. My name is Chief Pat, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the deck that I've been using recently, and it's worked absolutely amazingly for me, so I wanted to show you guys a couple of replays, tell you how it's played, and hopefully you guys can use it yourself to climb up the ladder. Now, of course, I know not a lot of you guys have legendaries, so there's no legendaries inside of this deck. We are using the P.E.K.K.A. as sort of our main card, as well as the Elixir Pump, which I'm still not sold on just yet, but let's go ahead and check out these replays, starting off against Dino Hero, and you can see my starting cards. Now, normally in certain metas, starting off with an Elixir Pump wouldn't be that strong, but right now, most of the decks that people are running, at least in the top players, doesn't involve a lot of those crazy push decks, such as Prince, Dark Prince, Goblins, something like that as their starting hand. So can play that Elixir Pump to start, play a little bit of defense, and see what my opponent does next. And let's go ahead and start saving up for a big push down the left-hand side. Okay, so he is a Ice Wizard running down the lane, really not going to do too much. Musketeer is going to be able to take care of him, and now we're going to drop our P.E.K.K.A. I actually dropped this P.E.K.K.A. a little bit behind the Musketeer because the P.E.K.K.A. is so slow, but here comes the Goblins. The Goblins will be able to cover for that Prince, and dropping our own freeze spell, we'll be able to freeze both the tower and the Prince, as well as arrow the Princess before she's able to get off another shot. So really nice plays right there. As soon as our Elixir is up, we're starting to get some good dividends on that Elixir Pump. We can push this P.E.K.K.A. down the left-hand lane with the 2 Musketeers, not quite the 3 Musketeers, and now as he drops his P.E.K.K.A., it's going to take a little bit of damage from ours, as well as our Musketeer will be able to shoot over the top to take care of that tower, as well as now we have another push going on down the right-hand lane. Okay, so only a little bit of damage on the right-hand tower, but still, full health Musketeer will do a decent amount of damage on his King Tower, and at this point, he has a 1 Elixir lead going into the rest of the battle, which he'll spend on an Elixir Pump, so we'll do the same thing on our side of the base to reset the battle and see where we are. Okay, so once again, he's going to play the Princess as a counter to the Elixir Pump. Not that effective, because with my arrows, I can hit both his Princess as well as his Elixir Pump at the same time, so it didn't work out too well for him. Again, right now, looks like things are pretty even as far as Elixir goes. I think I'm about to get a pump in just a moment, and now he's going to play an Ice Wizard in the back, and I can start playing my P.E.K.K.A. Now, normally, I'll never play the P.E.K.K.A. unless I have an Elixir Pump down, but you might see me do it during rare occasions. In this case, I did have that Elixir Pump, so I dropped the P.E.K.K.A. He's going to start going for a push, and check out this combos, guys. I'm going to drop my free spell, followed up by the Valkyrie, and watch as the Valkyrie goes insane in the center of all those troops. One of the strongest combinations in the game right now is the Valkyrie plus the free spell, and I dropped a good game because from this point onward, he is just in a ton of trouble. I'm going to make a push for that King Tower, and he's not even going to respond because that Valkyrie freeze combo is absolutely disgusting and destroyed his entire push. I really think they overbuffed the Valkyries. They were starting to see a little bit of play in the last couple of days before the patch note changes as far as the Valkyrie freeze push goes. But yeah, 10% attack buff plus 10%, I believe, HP buff that they got in the most recent update makes the Valkyrie probably one of the top 3 cards inside of the game right now. So definitely recommend that you guys put it inside of your deck. Now you guys can see this battle right here that we just started up. I dropped a P.E.K.K.A. without having an Elixir Pump down, and this is one of the rare scenarios that I would do that. I felt like it was right in this situation due to the cards that I had inside of my hand. I'm going to play a Musketeer to shoot down that Princess. Not a very good card by him. He's going to play that Ice Wizard. We're going to go ahead and see what he does next. He's going to play a P.E.K.K.A. up front, which means he's going to be low on Elixir. So as soon as I have a little bit more Elixir, we can actually go for a push on the other side. Okay, now he will play a free spell to try to take me out, so I'll draw my own free spell onto that P.E.K.K.A. And then now that we have a good amount of cards running down the right-hand lane, as soon as he responds, that means we're going to have an opening on the left-hand side to go in with another push if we want it. However, he doesn't respond again for that Musketeer, which means he still had a little bit of Elixir left in case I drop that Hog Rider. He's going to play an Elixir Pump instead. We'll follow up with our own Elixir Pump as we are 1 minute into this second battle. Okay, so taking a look at our hand right now, I'm never going to really start with the Hog Rider with this hand. I'd rather start with the Musketeer, start with the P.E.K.K.A., start with the Valkyrie. So going to go ahead and arrow down both the tower, the Elixir Pump, and the Princess, getting insane value from that arrow play. And then now that we're at 10 Elixir, let's go ahead and play our P.E.K.K.A. on the back of our base, making another push for his right-hand tower. And he's going to waste a lot of Elixir right there, probably wasted a full portion of Elixir as he drops that P.E.K.K.A. And now we're going for another push, and if we play it correctly, we do have a small Elixir lead that we can try to use to push into his base. Okay, so taking a look at what I have, I definitely want to play that freeze spell sometime in this push. I'm going to start off with a Goblin, and I'm going to freeze all 3 of those at the same time. He's going to play his own freeze as well. And now that he actually dropped a bunch on that right-hand side, as soon as that Princess goes down, I'm going to drop my Hog Rider on the left, and the Hog Rider's going to start going crazy against that tower. Of course, he's going to respond with his push on the right, but I can play a Valkyrie to help out. I can play my second Musketeer to help out as well, and as soon as my free spell comes back into rotation, I can use that to start decimating the rest of his push, and I'm going to play a timely free spell right where the Dark Prince was right in front of my Musketeer's face. Okay, so if you didn't take a look at that left-hand tower, only 430 HP left from that Hog Rider. We're going to play our P.E.K.K.A. to counter his P.E.K.K.A. as well as some arrows to take care of that Princess. And now that we're starting to fight on our side of the base, things are definitely in our favor. Can either go for a big push on the right or a dual-pronged approach on both the left and the right-hand sides. We're going to let the Hog take care of the left, and now that he has a Prince running down the lane, I'm going to freeze both the Prince as well as the Ice Wizard, and that's going to do it for this game with only 10 seconds left. We still have a pretty big push on the right-hand side. Going to drop an Elixir Pump right there just in case he tried to do anything tricky, and that will wrap it up for this battle. So this deck is absolutely insane, guys. I would recommend that you use it. It does take, I'd say, a little bit more skill than the average deck. Not that I'm sort of like amazing person using it, I'm still getting used to it, but it's not the easiest deck to play. But if you can get used to it, the Valkyries and the P.E.K.K.A. are extremely strong in this patch, so try it out. Let me know what you guys think, and if it works for you, make sure to tweet me out some pictures or something like that to let me know what's up. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, try this deck, let me know what you think. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.